second week of franchise mode. Let's see. All right. So yesterday's game, very, very terrible, horrible, even. Okay, just a horrible game. 4 picks with Jimmy G. It's not gonna do it. It's not gonna cut it, people. Okay, just not gonna. Look, don't get me wrong. I have faith in Jimmy G. I do. But to be honest, you know, there's a certain quarterback whom I really enjoyed playing with way back when I first started getting into Madden a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And oddly enough, last year, they put that quarterback back in the game. So this year, I'm sitting there like minding my own business, just, you know, wondering. Like, and I realized this same quarterback was again this year. So as you can see, like, I restarted the season, simmed the first game, we're 1-0. So look, it is what it is. This is my strength. Deal with it. All right, so let's see what's this managed staff, franchise staff. Let's see what this is. Oh god, you know, they always add a little extra shit. All right. I really wish. I really wish we'd have kept Saleh. I really wish we kept Saleh, but you know, he's head coach for the Jets now. You know, best of luck to him. No hard feelings, but all right. So now this is why this game is so important. My stepdad is a huge Eagles fan. So is my boy Chuck, and unfortunately, my boy Brandon as well. And my oldest son, Eric. He came to me a while ago and revealed that he was an Eagles fan. You know, I gotta tell you, that's a bit of a heartbreak. You know, it did some things. Okay. But, you know, it's cool. We here now. So, with that being said. Okay, go to weekly strategy. You have not finished it. Go to weekly strategy. All right, let's look at. Oh god, like I don't want. Continue. Yeah, man's player health. All right, defend the deep pass. Okay. Advance. Blitz counter. Okay. All right. You can also unlock up to 3 more focus players through the staff talent. All right. Alright. Alright, so we're oh, like I don't want to do all this. Like we're just gonna start playing the game. Okay. So where is the did they just say Eagles week? Eagles week. Jesus Christ. Okay. Play season game. Skip simulate strategy. Play full game. Alright. Now I'm gonna try to get through this as quick as I can because NXT TakeOver is about to come on. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, hold on, it's loading up. Dude. Alright, George Kittle, Dallas Goddard, Fred Warner, DJ Goodson, Nick MF and Bosa, Raheem Mostert.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
See, I'm trying to go see this game. I'm just hoping my money works out that way. Because I'm waiting for my friend Chuck and his cousin to buy the ticket so I know whether or not I'll be able to. So we'll see. All right, here we go.
The Philadelphia Eagles taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, I'm kicking again? Jesus Christ, how come I'm always kicking? I mean, don't get me wrong, even if I won, I forget how it is, but like, Yeah, he's gonna take it down. I normally decide to get it back during the second half. I started doing that since there was a game called NFL 2K5, came out years ago. Blew Madden out the water. It's the whole reason why EA bought the rights to NFL teams, because the game was only $20, and it was better than anything Madden was doing at the moment. So, all right, so go. We're gonna. Oh, they're gonna go for a run.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Right.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards
Go for a zone.
a week ago. So they will try to get him to football in space as they did right there.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Ooh, I was gonna pop the crap out of him with Bosa.
42. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Use 4 to get by. Come on.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. This defense for the Niners, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football.
Come on, come on, come on.
People understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed
Come on, did we
tackles
stop
on
him?
tape that I saw last game.
Yes.
This team does a nice job
All right, what are they gonna do?
opponents on the ground.
What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do?
And also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Okay, so they're gonna punt it. All right. I'd have went for it. I'd have went for it. That's just me. I'd have went for it.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
24-yard line.
welcome him back.
So here are the
CK.
their first drive.
Colin
Their
Kaepernick.
quarterback who played for the Nevada Wolfpack in college. It's Colin Kaepernick.
A true dual threat at the
Yeah.
quarterback position. And let's remember it back in the 2012 season, that game in the playoffs that he had against Green Bay. Ran for 181 yards and 2 scores. Threw for 2 touchdowns. That's the kind of potential he brings to the table every time he steps on the field.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
It's okay, Raheem.
These are his
Okay.
numbers from last week's contest. 22 carries, 96 yards.
And well liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Kaepernick operating on the bootleg. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field.
See if we get IU
They
could
were in
catch.
sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
See if we get Debo this.
Now Kaepernick. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
I think he might have been a little bit too focused on turning upfield. He didn't stay in bounds. He caught the ball, but he wanted to catch it and run, get that rack yardage so badly, he forgot to stay in bounds first.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down.
There we go.
42. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
All right, that's end
No
of first.
score after 1 on EA
Now,
Sports.
let's see what the coach is. Let's see what the coach wants me to do. All right. See if we get D-ball open.
Kaepernick winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And he overshot it there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Buying time to his left. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. And this is good.
Come on.
Out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage.
Yo, Cap don't fumble balls. Nice. Oh my God.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. To throw, Kaepernick.
Oh my. Hold that thought. Hello. Sorry about that.
Incomplete. So
Oh, that is
down
that
conversions
bullshit.
Not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Nope.
A lot of times just that
No.
first read that you have, maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Eric Wilson. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles
That's
come
cool.
up here
That's
1st
cool.
and 10 at the 34. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. 7 yards, the pickup there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Come on, Bosa.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expect. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another
D4.
try after the 1st down sack. Hurts. And oh, he coughed it up. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return will be stopped at the 34.
Yeah!
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we
Ooh,
just
strip
blame
that.
the offensive
Ooh,
players for not
stripped it
taking
right
care
the
of it.
fuck out.
How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys
All right,
are
all right,
going to,
all right,
and
all
if
right.
they're good,
Cap.
anticipate the contact coming,
All right,
and try to
Cap.
cover up the football, and they still
We gotta do
find
better.
ways to knock it free.
We gotta do better,
The
Cap.
34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He rifles.
Oh, my.
Intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Oh my fucking
Second
god.
straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And he's got room. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and that'll bring up second down.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
This pass into the arms of Snead. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Throwing is Hurts. Being chased out left. Space to run past the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Oh my
And he
god, I
slides
really
to
need
a
to stop.
halt inside the 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and
Touchdown, Eagles.
Damn it. See, I'm not focusing. That's what's going on here.
As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
how about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with...
Oh, don't no one want to hear that damn ass song.
What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. A bullet throw, but
Oh my god.
not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
How about there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Kaepernick, they're going for it on 4. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Steps away to his left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Kaepernick was looking to throw, but then it became decision time. And when he saw they had room to run, he made the right decision to pull it down there, and he winds up picking up the 1st down.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Do it. Really? They took out the muscle kiss?
Is winding down. And the 49ers are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Rolling to his left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st down, Hurts. That swung out wide to Sanders. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll fire it deep for Rager, and that is incomplete. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break.
Ooh,
as we get you down the
that was
coast to
close.
Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We begin up at Lucas Oil Stadium, L.A. with their 2nd straight road game to start the year, taking on Indy in their 2nd.
And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
All right.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
See what's the coach say.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so
Oh my God.
win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our
Oh my
best
God.
football
I thought it's
2 yards the loss.
audible.
2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Forced out to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but
I forgot. All right, hold on. Options, settings, controls, ball carrier, slide. Oh, okay. Just tap it with X.
We'll
Okay.
leave them now with a third down situation. To throw, it's Kaepernick. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They hand it off to Mostert. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 34.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. And he will find his man Samuel. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick out to his left. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, what the?
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by about 10 minutes.
Yo, it said tap X. I did, and he dove.
Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. An option handoff given to Sanders. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
This is taken at the 23. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. So
Yo, what?
To decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play
What?
stand, and they'll take that.
What?
Hurts and the
What?
Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
Yo, what the?
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. What do you think? Play this safe? Just worry about getting to OT?
Yeah, don't make any risky throws. It's going to change the outcome. But if anyone slips, take the big shot.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's taken on the 25. Gets past one man. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Ooh, boy.
As the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run right side with Mostert. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Kaepernick. Dancing to his left. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as he'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Second down and 7. To throw is Kaepernick. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Wilson. And a return will stop right around the 25.
Oh, my God.
5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps
we're in overtime.
good
God.
things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, my God. This is just, oh, my God. 5 interceptions. God.
Possession. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Now a first throw here in overtime. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now,
Rhodes fumbles it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now. And some room
Oh!
now.
Oh!
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. He showed his shiftiness and his explosion to take him all the way down near the goal line.
Love that description, and it creates momentum. Maybe you hand it to him again since he's got it going, or do you fake it to him and throw it to a teammate? Right now, the options are wide open.
Here's Mostert. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness Hurts the guys at concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime.
Oh.
And then to go ahead and finish
Oh,
it this
God.
way. The fans streaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, Davis.
I kind of figured that was coming.
So for the Niners, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, my God.
Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the
All
Cowboys.
right. Ooh. Man.
So that'll just about
Okay.
do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA.
Oh, my God. 5 interceptions. Oh. I gotta change something up. Like, maybe I'm just on the ball too soon. I'm not seeing where, like, I'm throwing picks. Like, that was bad. That was bad. That was terrible. 5 picks? Oh, man. 5? We're gonna have to make some changes, people. We're gonna have to make some changes. Change. Here they are again, once again, to the end of time. All right, looks like. All right, who? Oh, I play the Packers next game. All right, so we'll see. Thanks for watching, and good night.